Okay, what's up, Aries in the dub? How y'all doing in the scrub, led of the scrub? I want to tell you, y'all keep y'all head up and be strong. Don't let nobody, I mean nobody, tell you that you ain't got it. Now, because you all that and more, baby. Now, Aries, let's talk about it. What's in your energy? What's going on with you this week? Okay, so we're going to get to a weekly read here. Aries, what's going down in the dubs? They tried. They scared that they doing spell work on you, Aries. Man, they doing spell work on you, baby. They doing them spells like they do it, like they go in the hell, allegedly. That's what they say. They got spells everywhere. They love to do those spells, baby. But people try what they want to try, Aries. So they love doing spell work on you. That's just what I hear. So don't let them get you down. What else? Because that's life, You'd be surprised on how you feel sick and doing all this. This people are always trying to, sucker punch. I always call them sucker punch. Yeah, well, sucker punch. But most I said, I got a good one, though. Let's see what else. See, they have hidden motivations. See, there was things that's hidden about this. When they were doing this, they thought they hiding. They're not hiding. This says your children won't stop, because they don't like your old school outdated thinking. In other words, you had a thinking of, well, this way it goes, they don't want to stop. But look what came out. There's going to be 3 people leaving here. Because, allegedly, these people didn't understand the coffin come to those who just stupid and won't listen. Allegedly, we all have to learn we can't be throwing stones at people, because it could hurt you too. So this week it could be possibly 3 deaths coming allegedly. Someone named Joe. There's someone Joe here, I don't know why, but allegedly. Don't take this with a grain of salt. They says you are not staying with me. Hell no. Joe says somebody ain't staying with somebody. Hell no, you not staying with me, Joe. They don't want Joe to stay with somebody allegedly. Somebody wanted a bike ride. Will you help me? Somebody thought you was going to give them a ride, baby, and let them roll on you, baby. And I'll come to your house and take them stones, and you take it. We do body swap. No, baby, go with that. We're not doing no body swap. It says, remember, if other people don't like you, that's their problem, not yours. Aries, remember that. If other people don't like you, who cares this week, baby? You still shining like you're supposed to. Somebody named Linda, you need to know that allegedly. Don't, they says never give up because you're a winner. Don't give up, Jack. You ain't never made, you ain't over here drinking no Jack Daniels. You is supposed to be going in the books of I learned my life lessons. That's how you do it. See, they said somebody was fake A family members. There was a fake A family member. Somebody in the past, there was a fake family member here allegedly. Something about this fake A family member. Somebody named Mark allegedly. Names come out, but just entertain purpose. It don't have to be you. It says, I feel so sad inside now. This person don't feel sad because they throw stones at you. They said they don't feel sad. Don't believe that. It says, how far you go in life depends on your being a teacher. With the young, compassionate, with the aged, sympathetic, with the strings, the starving, and the talented, of the weak and strong, because of someday in their life we'll have to be all of those. You have to be strong. You have to be, you don't have it, then you do, and you don't. You still got to be strong, bro. Basically, you got to be strong every day. That's what they're saying. You can't put your battle. Well, I'll be strong sometimes, and I ain't gonna be strong no more. I give up on that being strong. No, go ahead and be strong always, baby, because lessons are learned in the good. In the streets, you're gonna learn these lessons. Something about August, baby. What's up in August, baby? They says a mother is sorry for hurting you. Love you some always. No, this mother ain't sorry. Somebody's in the reverse. Somebody said they're not sorry for hurting somebody, because somebody's mother somebody's a star. They're not sorry for being a star. They're not sorry for going for their destiny. They're not sorry for standing up what they believe in. You ain't got no reason to be sorry when you standing up for yourself. It said Cookout, the coven said God said no on earth angels. They thought they were gonna hurt earth angels and come on hurt earth and have a cookout and make you the dinner. But it's in reverse. Most High said, I think you're losing your mind over there. That's why they're all sick in that coven, allegedly. All of them sick in that coven because they were putting spells on the earth angel, and now they got a tornado coming. Allegedly, there's going to be a bad tornado. I ain't going to say when, but they said this tornado going to wipe their butt straight with that karma. Allegedly, it will be a tornado or more. They said anything is possible. They don't believe it, but it's coming. Because you think you threw something at this cookout against earth angels, and they said, I don't think so. We waiting to have something to say. We waiting. Look at it, because see, somebody mad because somebody's brother family took out somebody's grandma or grandfather with spell-work. See, they mad at this brother in the family that took somebody out. See, they took out grandma and grandpa in the past. They took them out with that damn spell work, I heard allegedly, and were trying to hurt them people. And them people says, I know what you done to me. When I get you, darling, I'm coming for you. Didn't me sleep, man. Y'all know you stole from me, and then you gonna keep stealing, and y'all thought y'all was gonna keep me quiet. Let's see what y'all done to these grandparents. Because these grandparents is mad. They done took me and served me, did something. I don't know if I want to know, but we going to find out. Because they want me to find out. Because I never, somebody never told the truth. What really went down. They kept that quiet, man. They playing that magic and taking people out and stuff. Let's see. What's going on with this? Tell me what happened to this brother's family with grandma and grandpa when they did spell work. Because they did spell work to take them out, allegedly. That's why they mad. People don't want nobody to tell the truth up in these streets. They say you out for fame and fortune when you get old, All right, come on, baby, because I'm ready. I'll be like, I'm ready, baby, because I'm old school. I believe I'm old school. What's going on with this selling out? They selling out. See, Grandma ain't even give you a chance to shuffle. Grandma like, I ain't even giving you a chance to shuffle. I want them to know. I'm coming for your tail. I ain't forgot none of you what you did to me. Just because you felt like you in your feelings. Yeah, see, they covered that up. See, I didn't make it up. See, they said they covered that up. See, they want abuse and neglect. You abused and you neglected your grandma and your grandpa. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. And then you cause an accident. You know what happened out there. Somebody said, you know what happened. You caused me an accident. You abused and neglect me. You caused me an accident. Don't make me tell on you. And that's what I'm hearing challenge. They said I was out, like I normally do. If somebody caused me an accident, somebody watching on social media what I say. I know, I don't care. You know what you did. That's why it's some justice coming. Grandpa and Grandma said, I want my justice for what you done. Because, see, I was going through it, then I was stuck and was healing. And there's legal procedures finna come out about these grandparents in this meeting that they had in this court. Because somebody better tell. Because Grandpa said, I'm going to keep coming to your house until you tell the truth. You lying sucker. Grandpa and Grandma said, I'm going to come to your house until you tell the truth. You lying just because I'm deceased. You going to keep lying on me. That's what Grandma said. And somebody like the beach, something about the beach. What's happening at this beach, Grandma and Grandpa? So basically, something about a child and the beach. What did this child do at the beach? Oh, serial killer. One of their children is a serial killer like a mud. They always taking people out. There's a serial killer. Child is a serial killer. They do this. They take people out for what? Turn it down for what? It's a couple that they're married to. It's a married couple, and there's somebody's grandpa and them grandma's child that did it. Allegedly. Like, share, and subscribe.